We've got some cheap tech in from China today. We're going to take a look and see what's worth it and what's not. To start, we have these little game triggers for a smartphone. I've never tried these before. I've seen several different versions around. Let's see if they're any good. Kind of interesting that they come in a case like this. Alright. Oh, they're actually clicky. And then this should be making contact with the touch screen. So let's give this a shot. I'm using my phone to film, so we're going to have to use this old iPhone SE. We've got a game installed, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. Just looks like you put it on just like this, and then pull this back to put pressure on it. Now you'd probably want to use this for a game where your triggers are used for something like your gun, or in an emulator for a console that has triggers. But I thought this would be kind of fun to try, and it definitely works. I think if you want to do some mobile gaming, this could help you out. Next we have this little Tetris game. This thing was like literally $1 or $2, I believe. Not expecting much from it, but it might be a fun keychain. Alright, let's pull that out. Cool, I mean it's just a little Tetris game. If you can see there on the screen, it's kind of stretched out. It's not particularly square. But for like $1 or $2, I think this is actually a cool keychain. Next item is a micro SD card with an adapter from Kodak, which I'm not really sure if this is just like someone else and they've gotten a license from Kodak or what. I certainly wouldn't recommend this for your photos or anything important, but for just an extra micro SD card for maybe a game console or a Raspberry Pi project or something, this should do the trick. So let's open it up and make sure that it actually is what it says it is. So overall, looks like this is actually pretty good. Maybe don't put anything too important on it, but it's certainly a micro SD card that'll work. And our last item is this little multiple-in-one charger. Kind of a Swiss Army knife for different USB connectors. So the way it works is you can plug the Type A into power, and then you have Lightning, micro USB, and Type C. So let's see if this thing works. And it looks like you have to switch between which device you're using. So let's try that Lightning port. Looks good. And looks like it's charging. And finally we have Type C. And looks like it's charging. Now, I don't know if this isn't really garbage, but it's not very high quality. And it would take less space to carry small versions of each of these cables. So I'm not really sure how necessary this is. I think I've seen better implementations before. Overall, I think we had some pretty good stuff here. Most of it, for the price, is probably worth it. My favorite, for sure, was these triggers. I don't know how I'd never tried these before, but I'm excited to give that a shot, maybe with a Game Boy Advance emulator or something like that. Well, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment below. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.